You want to go ahead?
Hey, Rennia, Jace Frederick here from the St. Paul newspaper in the Twin Cities. I know Cheryl said that they didn't reach out to you in the pre-draft process because they didn't think that they'd have any chance to draft you. So what was your reaction when Minnesota selected you?
I mean, I was surprised to say the least, but definitely grateful. You know, just excited for this opportunity to get there and get to work. Like she said, I didn't talk to Minnesota. They were actually one of the few teams that I didn't get to prior to the draft. So I was definitely surprised.
Andrew, go ahead. I might have lost Andrew. So I'll go ahead. I'll move on to Leo. Leo, go ahead.
Nice. So Minnesota, as you know, the Lynx came in the got to the semifinals in the playoffs last year, and so they got big aspirations this year, signing Ariel Powers and Kayla McBride. And so, as a rookie coming in, like, you know, how willing are you to kind of accept, you know, a limited role, you know, coming off like, you know, the bench and adjusting and whatnot, knowing that this team has championship?
I mean, that's not set in stone yet. I'm kind of just willing to just accept whatever role they put me in. My really get to work. Honestly, I'm not really looking too much into, you know, what people may or may not think my role will be on the team. I'm just excited to get there. I'll send you the address.
Alrighty, we'll go to Charles and then Jean. Charles, go ahead.
Rennia, congratulations. Charles Holm from the Minnesota Spokes Recorder. I have two questions. One, how close or are you finished with your degree and what your degree in? And secondly, you are coming to an organization that's been active in social justice and you're coming to an area that's involved in racial situations since last May. Just wanted to get your thoughts about those two things.
I'm sorry, you had went out in the first part of your question.
Okay, first question is, what is your degree in and have you finished your degree work? And secondly, the Minneapolis is in the midst of a racial situation that's been going on since last May. The Lynx are part of a social justice effort and it's happening for several years. How you see yourself fitting in those two things?
Yeah, so my degree is in hotel, restaurant, and tourism. And as far as the social injustice piece, you know, I'm really big on this equality and just, you know, speaking up when it's time to. I've definitely found my voice, especially this past year with everything going on. So, I mean, I'm excited. The WNBA is really big on just equality itself and social justice as well. So it's going to be exciting.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, we'll go to Jean and then Will. Jean, go ahead.
Hey, Rennia, this is Gene Fournette from the Times-Union. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Two-part question. Number one, I heard there was some disappointment in the room as the draft was going on and the numbers 5, 6, and 7 went by the board. Does that in any way provide any kind of motivation for you that teams that were sort of kind of half expected to take you passed up on you? And the second part is, what was it like when you saw your framed Reebok jersey being brought into the room to signify that they were going to retire your jersey?
Yeah, so just being picked nice is definitely a blessing, but definitely going to use it as motivation. Obviously, I was predicted to go higher, so I wasn't disappointed because I prayed a lot on it. I just knew God would put me where I'm supposed to be at. But you know, it's kind of is what it is. I always can find something to motivate me, no matter how big or small it is. So this is definitely going to be used for motivation. And also, my jersey retirement was totally unexpected. So that was exciting as well for me.
Thank you.
Alrighty, we'll go to Will and then we'll go to Cody. Will, go ahead.
Yeah, Rennia, I know, you already talked about how you didn't get to talk to Minnesota's coaches before you got drafted, but now that you've had kind of a chance to talk to them, what have some of your first impressions been?
I mean, I've talked to Coach Reese, talked to her like right after my name was called. So that was huge. That was important for me to just talk to the head coach. That just shows how interested they are in me. And she just seems all about business. Obviously, well, not obviously, but Minnesota was one of my favorite teams growing up when they had Maya Morris, Simone Augustus, Lindsay Whalen. You know, those those that when they were on that championship run. So I've been looking at Coach Reeves and just seeing how she coaches. She just seems all about business. So, I like that in the coach.
Alrighty, we'll go to Cody and then Maria. Cody, go ahead.
You're coming to a team where there's a lot of people to learn from, whether it's Sylvia Fowles, Hall of Famer Katie Smith, all-time leading rebounder Rebecca Brunson. How excited are you to learn from, some of those vets and even some of the younger vets like Natalie Achanwa or Kayla McBride?
I'm excited. I've never been in a position really throughout my basketball career where I've really been able to just soak it all in and been around a group of vets that were, willing to teach me and willing to help me learn. So I've always just kind of been thrown in the fire. So this would be a totally different situation for me. And I'm just going to sit back and observe and just soak it all in, really.
Alrighty, we'll go last 2 questions. We'll go Maria and then Kelly. Maria, go ahead.
Rennia, once you get drafted, everything moves very quickly. What are your next steps and how quickly will you get to Minnesota?
Maria, what's up? Apparently I'm supposed to be in Minnesota by Sunday. That's what Coach Reeves told me. So I'm getting on that now, and I'm still gonna be celebrating tomorrow. Saturday I probably have to just lock in and get ready for Sunday and get ready to head out, get everything packed back up. But it's a quick turnaround, and obviously you want to celebrate, but you also want to make sure you're ready for training camp when you get there. So it's a balance.
And congratulations. I know you're happy. Great night for you and your family.
Thank you so much.
Alrighty, we'll wrap up with Kelly. Kelly, go ahead.
Hey Rennia, it's Kelly from WATE Knoxville. Congratulations. One, your celebration looked awesome. Walk me through what that moment meant to you to finally hear your name called. And 2, what are some things that you're going to take away from your Tennessee career that you feel will help you at the next level?
Yeah, thank you. When I first heard my name called, I was just like, I guess relieved would be the right word, because obviously, like I said earlier, I expected to go a little bit higher, but I'm not mad. I'm not upset. I'm not disappointed. I ended up where I'm supposed to be, because obviously I've been praying a lot about it. So I was just relieved. That moment's over. The anticipation is over. Now I know where I'm going to be able to get the work at. So that was a huge relief for me. And from Tennessee, just being able to deal with adversity, that was huge for me. That's something I really learned. Obviously today could have been taken as a situation that presented some adversity, but just handled it. And then, when I get to Minnesota, it's just time to work.
Thank you.
Yes,
Great.
thank you.
Thank you so much, Rennia. We're so excited to have you as part of the Minnesota Lynx family, and we look forward to seeing you in Minnesota here soon.
All right, thank y'all.
Thanks,
Bye.
Rennia. Appreciate it. Congrats.
Thank you.